Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. Thanks to Twitter user Aquatic Dan, the three power dashers can be combined into a Gestalt. Now, you might be wondering, why do I have a power dasher and then two weaponizers? Well, I actually like the color scheme that I ended up with using the already existing weaponizers as opposed to Aragorn, and Chromar. Also, I had to return Chromar due to his defect. So we're going to go with Zetar, 6-gun, and 6-shot. 6-shot? Geez, no, wrong name. Cog. His name is Cog. Never forget me. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is literally just rip these guys apart. Every little piece is going to get used. Every little piece is going to be removed. And we're going to just put them into three different piles like Legos where we can make out where each little piece is. And the reason I'm doing this is because this just makes organization a lot easier, especially when you're looking at his pictures and you're doing a reverse engineer, reverse engineering the form, which is what I did for this. So the first thing we're going to do is pull apart 6-gun and then take his center part and turn it into its fist mode and put it off to the side. And then just come over to ZR, pull the head off, pull the screw off, arms, torso, upper and lower leggy bits, and then 6-gun, pull him apart as well. And then for 6-gun, actually, we're just going to leave his center bit alone. And then let's get building. So we're actually going to begin with 6-gun here. This is where we're going to start with. The reason we left him combined or set up as he is he's going to form the base. So the first thing we're going to do is grab his legs, fold up the upper legs, turn them around, and then peg his upper thighs into his feet, with the treads pointing out and the feet parts pointing back. And then grab Zedar's lower legs, and these will become the lower legs of the combined unit, like so. Now, I do have a little bit of trepidation with this. What we can do, or what you would think would be able to do, would be to flip them around. But as you can see, that peg just doesn't work. So we kind of have to go this way to give him useful legs. Now, you might be wondering, well, darn it, he's going to be super top-heavy. Aha! That's where the guns for Cog come into play, because they form heels. Now, I will be the first to tell you that these guns don't work so well as heels, simply because the ones I have with Cog are too small. So what I do is, since I've got the Power Dasher version, the guns are just a little bit bigger and fit a bit more snug, so then we can use them as better heels. Now we'll take the arms or Cog's arms, and they will actually form the chest piece for the combined mode. And just angle them a bit, like so, and they will work as a chest piece, like that, or a breastplate. Now that we have the figure standing, we're going to go ahead and take the arms from ZR and make sure that they are configured like this, so they're collapsed like they're getting ready to be combined in vehicle mode. And the peg that is on the outside of the tread will become the shoulder point, or the shoulder. And then we peg them in like so, and then we could take 6-gun's arms, and they will peg on the outside like this. And this is also where the heels come into play, because there's going to be a lot of top heaviness going on here that we really just can't get around. So this helps quite a bit. And then we can come to 6-gun's legs, and they will peg up underneath. Now, my 6-gun has a little bit of a connection issue with the one leg. This side is very loose, so there's really nothing I can do about that. So then we have some hands going on here, like so. And then we can start adding in some weapons. So for Z.R, we take his head, turn it around, fold it down, and then flip the section out like that. And that will become one weapon. So he gets this little literal drill arm, like so. And then the other hand will be the smashing fist for 6-gun, like that. Okay, now where do we put the rest of the stuff? Well, to start off with, we'll take Z.R's legs here, and they will fit on the back of this mode. So we take the hit or knees and bend them, and then these guns will go up here, and they will peg in back here. And this is actually the hardest part for me because just getting these things lined up is a little tricky. And then if you want, you can put the cannon up here, or, unpeg it and put this part of the cannon up like that. So you can do that if you want, but I prefer not to. I prefer just leave it off to the side, or we'll find another place for it. I know I found another place for it, I just don't remember where it was. And then finally, we take these little guys, and they can go pretty much wherever you want. We'll just stick them out here just for fun. Then this can peg on the outside of the arm. It can become like a glove for his hand, like so. And then finally, this piece can go on the back, and this gun piece can go up here in the front if you want. Or you could put it onto this hand, whichever you feel like doing. Now, without him holding on to his weapons, I think it works a little bit better. The overall aesthetic of the whole thing, I like actually quite a bit. It is a bit of a hodgepodge, though. Can't really make that up or deny that. But I still like it. He is incredibly top-heavy, and the whole combination works better, or at least from what I've seen online, works better with the 3 power dashers as opposed to using COG and 6-gun. COG and 6-gun have a little bit less plastic. All the pieces are a little less thicker than the power dashers molds, which is really weird because I thought they were the same molds. Maybe they redid the molds when they were making the power dashers. I don't know. I'm actually willing to buy COG again just to see if that makes a difference with this whole combined mode. Now, I actually like the blue, the red, the white, and the yellow together, but it might also work a little bit better based on these pictures from Aquatic Dan. That's just a personal preference. I like these colorings better. Again, just a personal preference. Overall, I think this is great. I'm really, as I said, really thinking about picking up Chromar again, just so I can make this set with the power dashers, as opposed to using COG and Brunt. I've used Brunt here, and the purple just doesn't work aesthetically. It's just too garish. Anyway, let me know what you think of this combination down in the comments, folks. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and be sure to follow me on Patreon. Every dollar you give me helps me continue making these videos, because, well, monetization is pretty much going away come January 1st. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you next time.